Good morning and welcome to Warrior Wisdom Wednesday on Coffee with Alain. Going to have a little lesson from Bruce Lee, the book Wisdom for the Way. That's what we're going to talk a little bit about today. Hope your week is going well. You can see I got a tiger shirt on. I got one of my tiger mugs, and I got a Penn Dad hat on. Yes, my daughter graduated and she's off in New York working now. She's no longer a student at Penn, but once a student, once a Penn dad, always a Penn dad, always a Penn alumni for her. So I'm wearing the hat today. Got the tiger shirt and cup coordinated, and we're going to talk about wisdom for the way from Bruce Lee. Before I do that, just want to remind everybody I appreciate all of you watching the lives, watching the replays, listening to the podcast. Appreciate everybody signing up for the newsletter at enjoylifesafely.com and checking out all the other resources there. Blog posts, free downloads, courses, newsletter, all sorts of good stuff at enjoylifesafely.com. So please go there, check it out, and let others know about all of the resources and things that I put out, and let them know, and they can check it out and subscribe and watch and listen as well. Appreciate everybody. Now, wisdom for the way. Short little lesson comes here in the middle of the book. Life itself is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. I've talked about this before, talking about how life is your training ground. We don't just train when we're in the dojo or dojang or training hall, the gym. Life is training. And life itself is your teacher. I learned a bunch of stuff this week. I'm still learning. I didn't really want to know, but life gave me the lesson. And we're going to talk a little bit more about what I learned on an upcoming episode of Coffee with Alain, because I'm still dealing with it and still learning. When I get it all figured out and I know a little bit more, I'm going to share it with everybody on one of the episodes. But that's life giving us lessons. And as Bruce Lee said, you are in a state of constant learning, or at least we should be. If we're not constantly learning, lifelong learning from all sorts of resources, not just life, we're not becoming all we can become. So learn from books, learn from podcasts, learn from life. Life does have a way of teaching us things, sometimes things that maybe we don't want to learn, but we need to learn. Sometimes we maybe don't need to learn them. It's just we learn them anyway. And maybe we learn them so we can help somebody else. But just remember that life itself is our teacher, and make sure we learn those lessons. I'm going to say good morning to Dixon. Dixon said, if you want to really be styling, then you need to switch out the specs for some shades. Then I wouldn't be able to see very well down here inside. So thanks, Dixon. Appreciate that. Thad said good morning. Good morning, Thad. Appreciate that. Everybody, go out, make it a wisdom-filled Wednesday. Learn something from life, and I'll be back to see you tomorrow.